Hey guys, David Deshane. I'm here to give you some free roofing sales training. I was listening to a speaker the other day and I was hearing things that, just blew me away. And some of the biggest things I'd like to talk about is today, in roof sales training, you need to get some good training. And the things that I'm going to go over are just going to blow your mind. Now let's talk about what has happened over the last few years and what's available to everybody in the sales industry. And what you can do to really, let's just think about how much financing is out there that's available. Let's just say 10 years ago, you couldn't even get a loan without paying high interest and everything else. It was just crazy money. Now today, with all the financing that's coming back, it's just mind-boggling what's available. Today, with some of the financing that we have, that banks are doing, are incredible. Now, you know and I know that sales, what do you need? You need a roofing lead or a sales lead to get sales. Well, think about this. How many lead sources are out there on the internet you can buy leads? People cry, wah, they don't have any leads, Dave, I need leads. I show you guys how to get leads. I show you online how to get leads. I want to help you guys. The power listings, the nonstop roofing leads. You need roofing leads. Well, you just can't sit by the phone and wait for the phone to ring. What you need to do is be proactive. You need to go out, pound on doors, and talk to people and say, hey, look, we're in the area. We can give you a free roofing estimate or windows or siding, whatever you're selling. Now, let's talk about leads and what's available. Now, roofing leads, if you don't have a lead, you can't make a sale. That's it. So we need to find out what's going to get you the leads. Online marketing. How much does online marketing leads cost? 30, 40 bucks a piece. 10, 15, 20 years ago, back in the early 80s when I started, we were talking interest rates were in the 17, 18, 20%. What are interest rates right now? 1, 2%? And if you mortgages are 3 to 5% for a 30-year loan. That's incredible rates. The opportunity is incredible right now. People complain about 9 or 10% unemployment, right? What about the other 90% of people that have jobs? Those are the people you want to target. There's always going to be a percent that don't have work or can't find a job. There's a reason for it. Now, yes, granted, this is probably one of the worst recessions in history. Okay, we've always rebound from this stuff. Roofing leads, siding leads, window leads, we have everything in our fingertips. We have the computers, mobile phones. If you don't have a listing on a mobile phone, you're never going to get anywhere. So we're going to show you how to do all this stuff. Now let's get back to what I'm talking about with roofing leads and what you need. Simple. When I need a job, if I need a lead, I get on the phone and start calling people or hire somebody to make phone calls. Telemarketers, the do not call list, how much bite is really out there for those guys? I might have heard a couple of people get the DNC list. Well, get your list scrubbed and make the calls that you're allowed to make the calls with. I wouldn't ever go against the federal regulations, but you can buy lists that are already scrubbed and make the calls in your local area. If you don't want to go out and talk to people, why wouldn't you want to go talk to people when they need a roof or a siding? You go out and look at the property, it needs a roof, it needs siding. Well, tell them it needs that and get them a financing program. Selling financing is the easiest way to get a deal. People that don't have money, $4 trillion got sucked out of the stock market when the stock market crashed. That was almost 4 or 5 years ago. Where is all that money? The money's sitting in trust accounts, IRAs, or money market accounts, just sitting there waiting for you to go see these 90% of the people that do have jobs that are ready to buy a roof, siding, windows, whatever products you're selling. Look, guys, now's the time. I offer the best sales training I always in all my programs. I want to show you how to do online marketing to get these leads. And think about this. What does everybody need? They all need leads. We don't have enough leads. if you have leads in this market, and this is what I saw this guy speak, and he's incredible. If you have leads, you have sales. And at this time, was supposedly the market so bad, you're going to find the best sales guys to go out and sell those. You get the leads, hire the sales guys to go out and sell the jobs, give them a percentage or a commission, and you take the rest and sell the job, get the job completed and pay everything off and load your bank accounts. Now is the best time. Get a copy of the programs. I'm trying to help you guys. I want to show you how to get online marketing so you can get these leads and get these sales. And now's the time, guys. Another thing I heard was the best of time, the worst of the times are the best of times. It's so true. When people are suffering, there's other things you can make more money from this because it's time, guys. Go get the leads, get a copy of my programs. The Roofing Business Blueprint has everything you're ever gonna need to get these roofing sales. Anyway, David Duchesne, I look forward to working with you guys. I always send you the best. Roofing Business Blueprint is the best, and I've got some big surprises coming down the pipeline. We'll talk to you soon.